Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Francis Marion University for today's tilt. This is Young Harris, the Mountain Lions, visiting Francis Marion University in Peach Belt volleyball action. And this is quite a game for one of the Young Harris College team members, that of Jenny Michael. For Jenny Michael, this is the homecoming for her, as she is a Francis Marion University graduate, class of 2002. She was a standout volleyball player for FMU in her day, playing at FMU and then later assisting then head coach Sonny Kirkpatrick. So for Jenny Michael, this is great familiarity for her coaching or being in the gym at the University Center here at Francis Marion University. So for Young Harris, while having a rough start, this is their first season at Francis Marion, first season of volleyball for the program. They are currently 0-5, and definitely for Coach Jenny Michael, I talked to her earlier today. She's working on developing a program and enjoying the process. And in a tough conference like the Peach Belt, starting off a brand new program from scratch is not easy, but she has spoken very, very highly about the character of her team, the effort of her squad, and the fact that they come to the gym working hard every single day, and that includes the matches. So I certainly expect a grinding squad from Young Harris today as they bring their young squad. In fact, only one senior on the team in Michaela Chapelar. The rest are freshmen, so they're all having their first opportunity at collegiate volleyball here this season. And more on Jenny Michael. Jenny Michael was actually the head coach at Lincoln Memorial University for several years before taking on this opportunity to coach at Young Harris. So good on her to take on a building opportunity, not even a rebuild, but instead for Young Harris, starting this team from the foundation. So we look forward to great things from Coach Jenny Michael and the Young Harris College Mountain Lions for years to come. Coaching as they play in the Peach Belt. Now, as for the Patriots, a very key matchup today for them. Patriots come in at 2-4 on the season, and they narrowly were victorious just earlier this week. They were down ahead 2 sets to none against Georgia College. Georgia College took the next two, if only for Francis Marion to pick up the last spot on the last deciding game. Let's talk a little bit about the starters for Young Harris. Starting for Young Harris is Alex Boydstone from Ackworth, Georgia. Amber Cunningham from Ormond Beach. She is an outside hitter. Haley Hart, another outside hitter from Lantana, Florida. Annie Messler, freshman from St. Augustine, Florida. Marie Ahern, middle blocker from Oviedo, Florida. And then Jessica Beckner, middle hitter from Murphy, North Carolina. Starting for Francis Marion, we'll get those here for you. Number 4, Kaylee Gillespie. Number 7, Lexi Albright. Number 8, Kayla Arthur. Number 11, Alyssa Hansen. Number 14, Ianla Thigpen patrolling the middle. Also on the floor, Lily Walton. So Ianla Thigpen will start, and the libero for the Patriots, Lexi Watts, will come out on the floor in place of Lily Walton to start this game out. The libero for Young Harris is going to be 22, Emily DeBerry. So we're just about ready to get started with this matchup. This is Young Harris against the Francis Marion Patriots in Peach Belt volleyball action. Both teams very much cheering and excited to be getting going here. And for the Patriots, number 4, Kaylee Gillespie, to get things going from the service line for the Patriots. So we're in action. Good pass from Young Harris to get started. Back row attack sails long, and the first point is for Francis Marion. Good idea to get started with an unorthodox back row attack. Only unorthodox because it's the first point of the game on the side of Young Harris, but to no avail. The first tally is for the Patriots. Kaylee Gillespie back to serve again. Kaylee Gillespie will be setting for at least 3 rotations here for the Patriots squad. Another good pass from Annie Messler, but things go south in a hurry. That ball falls down, and it's another point for the Patriots. A couple of good passes here so far for Young Harris, but in that case, after the perfect pass, bit of miscommunication there in the middle of the court. Gillespie with her floating jump float. Bump set from number 1, Boydstone. Nice attack from Messler. Patriots are in action. Ianla Thigpen to the corner. No luck from her. Out of system is Young Harris. Patriots pick up that ball. Nice hard swing from number 7, Albright. An attack error from Marie Ahern, and that's another point. Probably the first quality rally so far today. So 3-0 lead already for the Patriots. There's the serve. Good serve and pass. Great pass. We'll go to the back row attack. Or pardon me, from an attack on the back side. That ball is blocked out of bounds. The first point for Young Harris. Back to serve for Young Harris, Amber Cunningham. Cunningham with a nice running float, and that's an ace to start things off for Young Harris, and that's a very uncharacteristic start for Alexis Watts. Normally, the best passer on the squad. She gets aced on the first serve from Young Harris today. Another good serve. That ball is passed nicely. Kayla Arthur with her classic slide approach. Nice job for the kill there. Now back to serve for the Patriots, Lexi Albright. And that brings number 11, Alyssa Hansen, into the front row. Nice block on the overpass. Ianla Thigpen finishes it off, and that's not a place where you want to overpass. Ianla Thigpen may be the best pure blocker in the entire Peach Belt Conference. Put anything near her, she's going to put it down. She certainly put that one down. Good serve from Albright. Nice up by Alexi Watts. Patriots are in system. Off tempo speed from Alyssa Hansen. Nice collapse pass from Albright. Young Harris stays alive. And the net touch is called against Kayla Arthur. Kayla Arthur got a little bit excited about attacking a overpass there, and she put her wrist into the net. That's an immediate point for Young Harris. Back to serve now is the libero, Emily DeBerry. Easy pass by Lexi Watts. Ianla Thigpen out of the middle. Nice connection. Watts to Gillespie to Thigpen for the kill, and Thigpen with the middle quick. She overpowers just a single block on the side of Young Harris. That's an easy point for the Pats. Lexi Watts on the serve. Kind of a deep line serve. Young Harris survives. Good snapping swing from Haley Hart, but you hear the roof sound in the background. That was a fantastic block. That was a block between number 16, Lily Walton, and over on the right for the Patriots, Alyssa Hansen. Pardon me, on the right was Kayla Arthur for that block. Nice job on the middle quick from Jessica Beckner. That ball clipped the top of the tape and then trickled over into the middle of the court. That's a point for Young Harris. Annie Messler back to serve. Annie Messler raises her hand to get her technique down just right. Nice technique on that one. Overpass forced by FMU. FMU survives. Nice scrappy play by Young Harris so far. And an errant dig from Kayla Arthur goes awry. That ball sails behind the Patriot bench. That's a point for Young Harris. Messler to serve again. She raises her hand, preparing that technique. Nice floater by her. Good pass by number 7, Albright. A little tip from Lily Walton. That ball gets dug. Patriots are back in business. Out of system swing from Alyssa Hansen. Hansen takes the big swing. That ball glances off the right back defense. And a sprawling, chasing Young Harris squad can't chase that down. Point for the Patriots. 8-4 Patriots early on in set 1. Kayla Arthur with a running jump float. That ball is passed easily by Messler. And the call is a touch on the block. Smartly called by the up official. This is not the up official's first cup of coffee. He's been doing this for a long time, and he recognizes the block touch, so he calls the motion of touch against the Patriots. That's a point for Young Harris. Haley Hart back to serve. Good serve from Hart. That's going to cause problems for Albright. Nice job by Alyssa Hansen to put some power on that one. Oh, nice no-look swing on the Young Harris side. Alyssa Hansen with a swing. Nice dig by DeBerry. Oh, a tip to no avail from Amber Cunningham. That's going to cause problems. Instead, Young Harris recollects there. Back row attack. Nice up by Lexi Watts. And you can't stop Alyssa Hansen too many times before she's eventually going to get one to go. And she finally does. Out of system, she takes a swing. That ball glances off the middle back defense. That ball goes glancing out. That's a point for the Patriots. Now back to serve Courtney Abdur-Rahim. Last year, one of the top servers in all of the Peach Belt. And she was one of the contenders for tops in the nation. At one point, she was 10th in the nation in service aces and also first in the Peach Belt in aces. I believe she finished the last year's completed season as the top server in the league. Service error from Young Harris. Returns the favor from the missed serve from FMU. And now Lily Walton back to serve. That brings Iyanla Thigpen out onto the floor for the Pats. Nice serve by Walton. Oh, smart dump on the side of Alex Boydstone. So Boydstone didn't have a whole lot that she could do with that ball. So she goes up, and FMU didn't recognize that Boydstone was front row. Boydstone turns and tips the tight pass. That ball glances off the defense of the Patriots, and it's another point for Young Harris. Nice job by Boydstone on that one. Oh, good serve by number 1, Boydstone. Calling Boydstone's name quite a bit these last few moments. Good idea on the out-of-system swing from Young Harris, but that ball sails long. I think the execution there was poor, but she had the right idea. She was going to open space, and it was good space to go to. Coach Jenny Michael giving direction to Annie Messler as to the game plan for this next service reception. Patriots lead 11-8. Nice serve from Gillespie. Young Harris out of system. Power tip from Iyanla Thigpen. Oh, but a double contact stops this run. Young Harris has showed some life here early on. Some nice defense, having a hard time generating the offense they need to penetrate the Patriots' floor defense, which has been reasonably good all season. So the result has been decent responses from Young Harris, but still waiting to see the offensive prowess come out such that they can put pressure on the Patriots from point to point. Nice pass from libero DeBerry. That ball gets attacked out. Nice hard swing on the right side from number 2, Amber Cunningham, but that ball sails long. I think Young Harris was hoping for a touch on the fingertips of the block, but to no avail. That ball sailed out without a touch. Gillespie with a great serve. More good work from DeBerry. This time, the nice attack from number 6, Annie Messler. That tools the block. Iyanla Thigpen comes down a little gingerly. I think she slipped just a little bit coming down off that block. You could see her trying to collect herself. Kind of a scary moment there. So where Iyanla Thigpen fell down, that's where Kayla Arthur is cleaning up just to make sure nobody slips subsequently. But it looks like Thigpen is good to go. And we play on. 13-9 Patriots. Great serve by number 2, Cunningham. Lexi Watts keeps it in system. Tight setting has caused some problems on the side of the Patriots. Nice hustle from Young Harris. They continue to survive rallies. And Thigpen sends the ball along. Couple of nice saves from Lexi Watts along the way, picking up the off-speed balls and some of the mid-range, mid-court balls that Young Harris is trying to send short. Nice job by Lexi Watts to make those stops. A missed serve stops the run, but good run from Young Harris to take it to 14-10. Back to serve Lexi Albright. And the Patriots have made it all the way around to their first rotation again. So this is the second round of service rotation for the Patriots. Good pass from number 8, Corey Still. A tip finish from Marie Ahern finishes the deal, seals the deal on a point for Young Harris. Emily DeBerry on the serve from Galesville, Alabama, and Chattooga High School. Good pass from Lexi Watts. And the classic slide step approach from Kayla Arthur goes down. Nice job by her. She didn't take the biggest swing in the world. She snaps it down near the middle of the court, slightly in front of the right back defender. Nice work by her to finish that off. 15-11 Patriots. Lexi Watts back to serve. Nice serve from Watts. Perfect pass from Young Harris. Middle quick attempt. Fantastic work. Jessica Beckner on the swing. Patriots just have to survive it. Free ball for Young Harris. Oh, nice job on the side of Young Harris. Instead of swinging big, they snap that ball over the outstretched arms of the blocker, Kaylee Gillespie. Pardon me, that block was not Kaylee Gillespie. That block was the outstretched arms were Alyssa Hansen. Annie Messler on the serve. Nice serve by Messler. That's going to be an ace. And she aces Lexi Albright. Nice job getting that ball down the left back sideline. And the Patriots are in a two-passer system, causing Albright to be responsible for more court space. Sure enough, very tempting serve for Annie Messler. Messler's going to try it again, except that serve sails out of bounds. FMU leads it 16-13. FMU was looking strong early, but now Young Harris seems to have an answer for just about every serve that the Patriots have put on. So good on Young Harris for battling here early on in set 2. The Patriots lead 16-13. Kayla Arthur, number 8, back to serve. That puts Gillespie in the front row, the setter, so a two-attacker system right now for the Patriots. Nice reaching dig from number 8, Corey Still. Young Harris survives. Yep, and that's going to be a double contact call. That's a double touch on Kaylee Gillespie on the set. Things were rocking for the Patriots, but then the double contact. So now a substitution. We're going to get Kayla Arthur coming out. In place of her is going to be Keely McLean. So McLean is going to be out there with number 7, Albright, and the libero, Lexi Watts, on service reception. Let's see what they can do against the serve of Haley Hart. Nice serve from Hart, and that's going to be an ace for Haley Hart. Haley Hart with a nice serve, low and flat. That ball sailed a little bit on Lexi Albright. That was going in between Lexi Watts and Lexi Albright, and to no avail. That's an ace. Nice job for Haley Hart. 16-15, the Patriots have a narrow 1-point lead. This time the pass is perfect. A joust ends up on the side of the Patriots. And Gillespie says, no more with these long, funky rallies. I'm going to dump that thing over. She does. That ball goes down untouched on the Young Harris side. Patriots hold a 2-point lead. Entering the game again is Courtney Abdur-Rahim, number 17 on the serve. And that's going to be a service ace. Even if it's not credited as an ace because of all of the contacts over there, it's just as good as an ace. That ball trickled down to the floor for a point. So Coach Jenny Michaels going to use her first timeout with the Young Harris Mountain Lions down 15-18. They have been battling back against the Patriots very, very well after what was maybe a kind of a slightly slow start early on in the set. And for the Patriots, things are going relatively well. Service reception is going well. Offense is going reasonably well, though they haven't had a ton of kills. They've really benefited from a couple of aces and a couple of other errors on the side of Young Harris. I was trying to get you some stats here for a moment. 2 kills for Beckner on the Young Harris side, and for the Patriots, 2 kills each for Hansen and Ianla Thigpen. So kind of a quiet moment on offense for both squads. 1 service ace credited to Kaylee Gillespie. And on the Young Harris side, 3 service aces, which has kept them into the game. An ace for Cunningham, an ace for Hart, and an ace for Messler. So we're about ready to break this timeout. Young Harris is going to use all the time they can in this timeout to try to break momentum against the Patriots, try to slow things down, and also, more importantly, to get themselves collected to try to close this gap. They are down 18-15 here in set 1. Jenny Michaels returned to Francis Marion University as a head coach. She is a former player for the Patriots who had a title, a Peach Belt title, in 1998. So that ball is attacked just long on the side of Young Harris, and the Patriots are actually probably quite relieved to see that ball sail long. They watched that ball sail, and it didn't miss by much. Another good serve from Courtney Abdur-Rahim. Oh, good idea on that back row attack from number 3, Haley Hart. Nice middle quick. Jessica Beckner makes no mistake, so good answer after the ace serve from Courtney Abdur-Rahim. Now back to serve Jessica Beckner. That ball sails long. So Young Harris is really kind of shooting themselves in the proverbial foot here. Battling nicely, but making a couple of unforced errors. FMU holds a 4-point lead at 20-16. Entering the game is winning for the Patriots. So for the Patriots, Madeline Winning has come into the game in place of Ianla Thigpen. Now back to serve Lily Walton. Nice serve by Walton. That ball hits the rafters, and that's just enough to throw off the Young Harris defenders from making something good out of that pass that went high and into the rafters. That ball falls down for an ace. So a good run for the Patriots here out of the last timeout from Young Harris. So the Patriots have a 22-16 lead, looking to close in on set 1 against the Young Harris Mountain Lions. Young Harris College, I can't say enough about the effort and the work that they're putting on so far today. Their roster consists of all freshmen with the exception of 1 senior on the squad in Michaela Chapelaire. So some great things coming in the future for Young Harris College, but right now they're trying to establish that foundation, and it is a youth movement on the side of the Mountain Lions. For the Patriots, smooth sailing. Patriots had taken a 3-point lead and then really traded points with Young Harris for the better part of a range of the teens of sorts during this game. And then the Patriots stepped on the gas and have since taken a 6-point lead. This is the greatest lead that they have had this game. They lead 22-16, closing in on a set 1 victory. So Young Harris has come out of their timeout. They've used both their timeouts, as has motioned the R1. And now we're back in action with Lily Walton on the serve. Nice serve by Walton. Nice aggressive serve. Nice balanced pass platform from Young Harris. And the attack from outside hitter Amber Cunningham trickles off the defense. It falls out of bounds. Boydstone back to serve. Nice aggressive serve from Boydstone. Nice aggressive save from Kaylee Gillespie, but that ball is attacked into the net. Good job by Gillespie to go and save that ball that was careening ever quickly toward the net. She makes a good set, but Albright can't finish that ball off. Nice save, good balanced work from Young Harris. Free ball situation for the Patriots. And a very good slide from Madeline Winning. And everybody is cheering Madeline Winning. This is Madeline Winning's first entry into the game and her first entry this season. So you hear her fans cheering, but you love that her teammates are cheering her on. They're proud of her that she has seen some court time and gets the opportunity to finish that slide off. Good job on Madeline Winning. Free ball for the Patriots. Winning with a pass herself. Nice decoy from Winning. That set is kicked out to Lexi Albright. Nice job on the set by Gillespie. And the Patriots now have set point. Kaylee Gillespie on the serve. Good serve by Gillespie. That ball is an ace. That's a great way to finish things off for the FMU Patriots. And the Patriots take set one, 25-18. I'm going to come in and come back in just a moment. And we're going to come back when there is 1 minute to go in the set. So we'll see you in a moment. Thank you for joining us on the FMU Patriots Sports Network. Thanks again for joining us this evening for Peach Belt volleyball action. This is Young Harris against the Francis Marion University Patriots. And in set one, the Patriots were victorious 25-18. And I want to give you some statistical highlights here, both for Young Harris and for Francis Marion. For Young Harris, leading the way offensively, 3 kills, no attack errors on 4 attempts. She's hitting a nice 750. Cunningham and Messler each have 2 kills apiece. 3 aces tallied by Young Harris. Cunningham, Hart, and Messler each have 1. Leading the way defensively is Boydstone. And the libero DeBerry has 2 herself. No blocks tallied yet for Young Harris. That's something that they really need to shore up against the normally stout FMU offense. For FMU, 2 kills each for Hansen, Thigpen, Arthur. Madeline Winning has 1, Albright has 1, and so too does Kaylee Gillespie. Kaylee Gillespie with 6 assists on the day. Patriots are only hitting 185, so you got to give some credit to Young Harris's defense for keeping rallies going and keeping FMU's attack percentage down. Defensively leading the way for the Pats, Alexis Watts with 7 digs. And Lexi Watts probably got 4 of those 7 digs on 2 rallies, 2 long rallies where she was all over the place making digs left and right. Fantastic work by Lexi Watts so far this evening. So we're ready to get things started. Alex Boydstone, the setter for Young Harris to serve. Good serve by Harris. Or by Boydstone, pardon. And a good start for Young Harris. That set from Boydstone kicks out to Amber Cunningham. Cunningham finishes it off, splitting between Lexi Watts and the left back. Good serve by Young Harris. Patriots are back in system. Ianla Thigpen with a middle quick. No mistakes there. The middle quick from Kaylee Gillespie to Ianla Thigpen, and that's the height that Thigpen likes. If you could set that ball high enough and at the appropriate tempo, Thigpen will generally make no mistakes on that middle quick. That one is certainly evidence. Perfect pass from DeBerry. Nice save from Boydstone. But here come the Patriots. And unfortunately, that block wasn't closed on the side of Young Harris. I think they had time to close that block, but to no avail. If you're going to leave a gap against Kayla Arthur, then you're asking for trouble. Kayla Arthur, with her classic slide approach on the right side, makes no mistake on that kill. Nice swing by number 2, Amber Cunningham. That was Cunningham on the right side, out of service reception, receiving the wonderful set from Alex Boydstone. So the give and go, Cunningham pass to Boydstone, attack from Cunningham. Cunningham back to serve. Great serve by Cunningham. Patriots are out of system again. Patriots have to be content to just send it over for a free ball. Nice block. Gracie Davis and Ianla Thigpen get together, and they take care of business there on that stuff. Nice job by them. Entering the game for Young Harris, Corey Still. Still in service reception. Still is hard to miss. She's got a fun bandana that is red striped with yellow, so you can easily find Corey Still even in from any view that we may have out on the floor here today. And another block from Gracie Davis. This time she teams up with Lily Walton, who just came into the front row to play middle. So 2 quick blocks for points, both off the hands of Gracie Davis, with help firstly from Ianla Thigpen, the next time from Lily Walton. Walton is in the face of the Young Harris attackers again. This time, though, it was not a block. That ball never made it over the net. Another serve from Lexi Watts. The Patriots have a 5-2 lead here early on in set 2. Patriots hold a 1-0 sets lead over Young Harris this afternoon. And the smart move on the attack for Young Harris. And I think that was number 6, Annie Messler. Good job by her. The block on the block against Young Harris's right side attack had been great for a few moments, so she goes with the tool. That ball goes out of bounds. Great job by Messler. Good answer from Lily Walton. The middle quick glances off the left back defense and goes down for a point. Patriots are starting a little hotter in this second set. They lead 6-3. Here's a serve from Kayla Arthur. Good serve from Kayla Arthur, causing problems in between 2 passers for Young Harris. Outlet swing from Haley Hart. That ball glances off the defending hands of Kaylee Gillespie, then glances out of bounds. Entering the game for the Pats, Keely McLean now on service reception defense. She was in on serve receive midway through the first set as well, so it's no surprise she's made her entry here in the second set. Oh, Young Harris is in business. Oh, a little tip. And that ball goes down. Nice, smart decision-making from Young Harris. Instead of going power, hey, if the set's not perfect, you can still do something with it. We see the power tip from Young Harris. That ball goes down for a point. Patriots were rolling early, now down only by 1, 6-5. Getting ready for the serve of Annie Messler after the floor cleanup. Kaylee Gillespie is satisfied, and we sure can see the shine on the floor, so good job making sure that that floor is safe to play on, and we are back in business. Annie Messler on the serve. And that delay may have thrown off Messler's rhythm. She sends that ball right into the net. She had been serving strong today, but that ball aggressively into the net that allows for the Patriots to get off the hook, and now to the serve of the Patriots. You want to talk about a great server, Courtney Abdur-Rahim on the service line, easily the most aggressive server for the Patriots. Back to serve, number 17. And that ball clips the tape and falls on the Patriot side, therefore it's a point for Young Harris, so both squads trade service errors, and Young Harris back in the game, or back on the serve. Returning to the game is Amber Cunningham, the outside hitter, and back to serve is Haley Hart. Good serve by Hart, no problem on the Patriot job, and we get on the Patriot pass, Lexi Albright attacks the ball, that ball hits hard onto the top of the tape, spins for a good 5 feet on the tape, then trickles to the floor for the Patriots. Back into the game, Madeline Winning, number 10 for the Patriots. She got her first kill of the season in set 1. Nice big swing off the fingertips of Winning. Nice job by Amber Cunningham to go high off the hands. That ball goes off the fingertips of Winning into the left back. No touch defensively. That's a point for Young Harris. Jessica Beckner back to serve. Running jump float. Nice floater from her. And trying again for the cut shot is Lexi Albright. And we are deadlocked at 8. We're going to get a substitution here. Entering the game for the Patriots, Katie Yatuma, the Michigan native, enters the game for the first time. Yatuma from Rochester Hills, Michigan, and that is a volleyball hotbed, if you didn't know it, up in that area. Nice swing by Winning, and the Patriots get the ball back. Entering the game is Kayla Arthur. Big swing from Amber Cunningham. She's trying for those high hands, and not the tallest player. High hands is probably a better option for her maybe than for Sun, but that's a great decision. Unfortunately, she couldn't quite get those fingertips off the fingertips of the Patriot block. Therefore, that ball sails out of bounds. Point to the Patriots. She tries again. Nice swing by her, and now we're going to get a bit of a debate. And the motion is going to be point for the Patriots. And, of course, the debate is going to be on the attack of Amber Cunningham. Didn't that ball touch the block and then go into the antenna? The officials are saying that the ball only touched the net, hit the antenna, and went out of bounds. So there's going to be a discussion here. The officials are coming together to try to get this right. In scenarios like this, unless it is super clear what the result actually was, without review, replay is generally the result we're going to see. And in fact, no replay. The line judge says no touch on the Patriots block. Therefore, that ball was contacted by Amber Cunningham. That ball hit the net and then clipped into the antenna and then out of bounds. So that's the result. The Patriots have an 11-8 lead. Kaylee Gillespie on the serve. Nice serve by Gillespie. Perfect pass by Haley Hart. A little bit of an out-of-system swing from Marie Ahern. And a tip goes very much awry. I understand what Amber was doing. There was a bit of a miscommunication. Amber was expecting a set to the antenna. The setter was setting up an inside ball. There wasn't enough time for Amber Cunningham to get to the ball. She tried to go for a tip. That tip went awry, never did make it over the net. Nice service ace for the Patriots. Kind of a tough spot for Young Harris, and sure enough, there's the timeout. The call that didn't go their way, which rightly was a point for the Patriots, then a service ace, has now resulted in a 13-8 lead for the Patriots. So the Patriots have put on 5 unanswered. Young Harris had tied it at 8-8. So we're going to get the timeout from Jenny Michael at 13-8 Patriots, and we'll have to see what Young Harris can draw up here. For Young Harris, really service reception is the priority, and you can see, if you look real closely, Izzy Zamora is taking care of a team mascot, looks to be a dinosaur or something. Well, they're definitely going to try to get that dinosaur to speak volumes for Young Harris to try to get that energy going. But besides the energy, it's really execution here. It starts with a service reception pass for Young Harris. That would really do a great job in getting momentum back to Young Harris, but that's going to be hard to do. Kaylee Gillespie with a nice, low, flat serve is what's been causing problems for Young Harris. So in the service reception pattern, Callie McKinney, Haley Hart, and the libero, Emily DeBerry. Patriots have been avoiding DeBerry after she passed Nails early on in set 1. Young Harris is going to go with the back row attack. Nice job by Haley Hart to put some pressure on. Nice set by Kaylee Gillespie. She kicks it back to number 8, Kayla Arthur. And a new serve receive passer is going to be Annie Messler. So now Messler, Haley Hart, and the libero DeBerry. Another great serve. This time Young Harris is in system. Back row attack is the name of the game for Young Harris, but Haley Hart sails that one long. I do like the choice there on that back row attack. Haley Hart has taken good quality swings from back there, but alas, they haven't gone down to the floor. But good quality swings, she's just missing the court from an execution standpoint. 15-8 Patriots. Kaylee Gillespie back to serve again. Nice serve from Gillespie, putting big pressure on the Young Harris offense. Oh, nice scrappy save from Lexi Watts. Patriots survive. And that's why you survive rallies like that. Whenever you send it over, a mistake could happen just by surviving. And in that case, it did. So all the credit to Lexi Watts to chase that thing down long enough for the Patriots to get that ball over. A miscommunication on the side of Young Harris prolongs the Kaylee Gillespie service run. Jump set save from number 6, Annie Messler. Middle quick from Maddie Winning. And I think the Patriots are just pumped that in Maddie Winning's first entry into games this season, she's having a very, very good outing. Another kill for Winning. That's her third. 17-8 Patriots. It is a 9-point run for Kaylee Gillespie on that strong serve. 8 service points and 1 on serve receive. But either way, a great one. Now make it 9. What hustle from DeBerry. Fantastic work from DeBerry. I just admire the hustle over there. DeBerry chases it down. Messler and Cunningham were right behind her. They nearly made the save on that point. Can't leave Young Harris for dead, even down at that time, 17-8, to be chasing that down. Great effort and energy on the side of Young Harris. So now Kaylee Gillespie is on a 10-point Patriot run. Fantastic work by Kaylee Gillespie. You can see her collecting herself while Young Harris subs in number 8, Corey Still. Nice serve from Gillespie again. Out of system is Young Harris. Another back row attack. This time that back row attack is in. All right, Young Harris survives. Both teams just trying to survive this particular rally. Middle quick from Winning. Winning puts another one down. And, hey, For some people, you wish that Winning was your middle name. Winning is her last name, and she certainly wins that point. Nice job by Madeline Winning. Another kill for Madeline Winning. Another serve for Kaylee Gillespie. Madeline Winning with 4 kills on the day. She leads the way for the Patriots. Kayla Arthur with the swing. Nice job, Kayla Arthur, on that slide right side attack. Classic slide approach from her. She's been using that her entire career. Nice job by her. A 12-point run now for the Pats. Great up by DeBerry. Patriots just can't seem, or pardon me, Young Harris just can't seem to generate the offense. Good block by Young Harris. DeBerry again. Nice attempt at the back row attack, Annie Messler. Good job by her, good choice by her. And boy, oh boy, I can't say enough about Emily DeBerry. She is all over the floor for Young Harris. You hear me calling her name on nearly every rally. Another good serve by Gillespie. Out of system again is Young Harris. A scrappy down ball dig by Lexi Watts, and the rally finally comes to a stop. Young Harris stops the bleeding. They are now down 21-9 with Alex Boydstone going back to serve. Patriots drop into service reception. Abdur Rahim with the pass. Kick it outside to Yatuma. Shoot to the corner by the Patriots. Causes problems for Young Harris. DeBerry chases it down, but not enough height on that dig to allow for an in-system play. That ball falls to the floor. 22-9, Young Harris. Back to serve is Katie Yatuma. Good serve by Yatuma. That ball floats very, very well, but it sails long. So good opportunity for Yatuma out there. Now Yatuma in the passing pattern along with Gracie Davis and the libero, Lexi Watts. Lexi Watts directing traffic as to how service reception is going to go. Nice pass by Gracie Davis. Gracie Davis get with the give and go. Davis with the pass, fantastic pass to number 4, Gillespie. Gillespie with the shoot back to Davis. Davis with a hard cross-court swing. Lexi Watts back to serve. Good serve by Watts. 23-10 Patriots. Oh, a smart tip on the side of Young Harris. That causes problems for the Pats. Oh, big booming swing from number 3, Haley Hart. Haley Hart gets back on track. Nice job by Hart to get a nice kill. That's in the seam of Lily Walton and the right side hitter, Kayla Arthur. I really like the jump set there on the side of the Patriots. I like that she forced that. Great job by her. That is Kaylee Gillespie forcing the middle for Lily Walton. That takes the pressure off the pin hitters and also prevents Young Harris from predicting where that ball is going to be set. So now to set point for the Patriots. And the Patriots are convening ever temporarily to determine who the server is. It is Kayla Arthur who's going to attempt to serve out set 2. Patriots lead 24-12, doubling up Young Harris. And the tip goes awry. Haley Hart couldn't quite get it to go down. She was trying for a hard cut, but instead that ball goes down on her own side. And Patriots win set 2, 25-12. So we're going to come back with about 1:30 to go before the third set. The Patriots lead 2-0. Victorious in set 1, 25-18. Victorious in set 2, 25-12. Thanks again for joining us on the FM Patriots Sports Network. So thanks for sticking with us. The Patriots hold a 2-0 lead over the Young Harris Mountain Lions here in Peach Belt Conference volleyball action. For the Patriots, a strong first set and a dominant second set. In the first set, FMU 25-18. FMU in set 2, 25-12, even better. In the second set, the Patriots hit a nice 400 and prevented the Young Harris Mountain Lions from hitting in the positive. They did hit negative in that set. That's for the Patriots, much improved second set, nearly doubling their first set. In fact, they did more than double up their first set percentage, hitting 185. And for the Patriots, Madeline winning with the top attack percentage for the Patriots. 4 kills, no errors, hitting an awesome 800 in her debut this season. So not bad for not having played earlier this season. 4 kills, 0 errors, 5 attempts. 5 kills for Kayla Arthur. She's hitting 444. As a team, the Patriots are hitting 288. 16 assists already for Kaylee Gillespie. And what was really awesome for Kaylee Gillespie actually led the Patriots on a 12-point run after being tied at 8 in set 2. She put on a 12 spot to take it to 20-8. So all that on the serve of Kaylee Gillespie, she put it way out of reach against Young Harris. Young Harris been really impressed with Emily DeBerry. 6 digs on the evening. Also playing very, very awesome on service reception. So we're just about ready to get started here with Patriots action here with the Patriots leading 2-0. Patriots are going to start out with their hot server in Kaylee Gillespie. Kaylee Gillespie, who I just mentioned a moment ago, put on a 12-point run to put things away in set 2. So there she is on the serve. Nice serve by her. That ball is controlled by Young Harris. Nice right side attack by Young Harris, and Young Harris has a lead. Annie Messler on the right side swing. Young Harris is up 1-0. Emily DeBerry back to serve. Called her name a lot. She's been the Energizer Bunny of sorts for Young Harris. Very good work by Emily DeBerry today against the Patriots. Power tip. Smart tip into the middle for Madeline Winning. Madeline Winning now with 5 kills on the day. Still errorless. And she is taken 6 kills, 7 swings. So she's hitting a through-the-roof attack percentage today. Oh, great hustle by Lexi Watts. And get a little worried about Lexi Watts for diving balls like that. I could hear her clunk to the ground pretty hard. And she comes up unscathed, but that's a point for Young Harris. Young Harris leads 2-1. Annie Messler back to serve. Good serve by Messler. That's going to cause problems. Gillespie just chips it up. And a nice snapping swing from Kayla Arthur puts that ball through the block. That's a point for the Patriots. Patriots kind of got out of jail on that one. Tied at 2. Lexi Watts back to serve. Messler with the pass. That ball isn't handled very well, and that ball goes down in the net and into the net and down for a point. 3-2 Patriots. Patriots have their first lead of this set. Lexi Watts back to serve. Oh, great job on the set by number 1, Alex Boydstone. That ball gets blocked. Now the Patriots are in business. Big swing from number 15, Gracie Davis. And Gracie Davis had some open room down the line, and she made no mistake. She overpowers the right back. Nice job by Gracie Davis on that swing. Good serve by Watts. Overpass from Messler. And it's going to be a net touch against Gracie Davis. Gracie Davis got a little bit ambitious, trying to take care of that overpass. She put her arm into the net while attacking the overpass. Point to Young Harris. Haley Hart on the serve. Running jump float from Hart. Nice job from Hart. That's a good ball with some float action. That causes problems for Gillespie. Nice save by Messler. I'd like to see Messler go down to the floor there on that one instead of trying to hold her body up to chip that dig. If she goes to the floor, she can get a better angle on that dig and possibly get something into the middle of the floor that Young Harris could handle. Instead, that ball glances off her fists and away for a point. Great pass from Messler on that one. Middle quick is dug. Big booming swing from Gracie Davis. Oh, so smart on that tip. So Young Harris had been taking swings, hard swings that were getting dug by Frances Marion. So Jessica Beckner then smartly tips into the campfire. She puts the marshmallow in the middle, and that's a point for Young Harris. Good on Jessica Beckner. Good court awareness on that one. Beckner back to serve. Gracie Davis with another big swing, just overpowering the Young Harris block. Young Harris wasn't quite there on the block, so they had almost soft block hands on that one, but you can't soft block a Gracie Davis swing when she's hitting low and flat like that. That ball is soft blocked, goes out of bounds, and that goes for a point for the Patriots. That serve from Courtney Abdurrahim just misses. That ball, sails out of bounds, and Young Harris dodges a bullet there. That ball couldn't have missed by more than an inch. Back to serve is Boydstone. Patriots hold a slim 6-5 lead. Short serve from Boydstone. That ball's going to be up in the rafters. Patriots save it. Patriots in system. Officials are going to say touch on the side of the block. So we're just going to press on. Swing by Messler, a bit of a mishit, causes problems for the Patriots. A knuckling swing from number 7, Albright. And that ball goes into the high angle. Nice high power angle swing, snapping in there for Amber Cunningham. That is such a smart swing. When you're a little bit overmatched on the block, the smartest thing you can do is go high into deep corners, into deep spots. She does just that. Great court awareness. Again, I can't say enough. Good decision making by Young Harris and Amber Cunningham. Alex Boydstone to serve. We're tied at 6. Tough pass on the Patriots side. Yatuma is going to go with the outlet swing. And that is Yatuma's first career kill as a Patriot. So congrats to Katie Yatuma for that kill. An out-of-system swing that glances off the block, trickles down to the floor. I like the aggressive serving from Frances Marion, but sometimes it can catch up with them. That's another missed serve. So Young Harris takes over at 7-up. It's a risk-reward kind of decision on the side of the Patriots. Strong serving prevents Young Harris from staying in system, but those aggressive serves risk going out, giving free points to Young Harris. Amber Cunningham talking about aggressive serves. Nice job by Amber Cunningham. Patriots have to free ball it over. Communication on the Young Harris side. Good communication to make the pass, but then I don't think Messler was clear on the height of the set that was going to be played. I think she was expecting a higher ball. She doesn't have enough time to send that over, and the Patriots survive what could have been a rough situation. Now back to Kaylee Gillespie on the serve, and I know I iterated this once before. Kaylee Gillespie put on a 12-point run in set 2. Things were deadlocked at 8. She put 12 points on the board to put set 2 away, or virtually away. This time she makes a service error, so 3 service errors consecutively for the Patriots, including that one from Gillespie. And we are again tied at 8 here in the 3rd set. Back to serve is Emily DeBerry. Good serve from DeBerry. Nice pass from Courtney Abdur-Rahim. Middle quick from Madeline Winning. Whatever Madeline Winning touch, she destroys. She's been getting kills left and right. Fantastic work by Madeline Winning. Another kill. And this is one of her top outings of her career, and most certainly her best outing in her first entry into play this season. Slide swing from Kayla Arthur. Back attack for Young Harris, and that ball goes awry. 6 kills for Madeline Winning, 7 for Kayla Arthur. We're going to get the first time out for Young Harris. And it's been the Kayla Arthur and Madeline Winning show for the Patriots. Madeline Winning, 6 kills, 7 attempts, hitting .857. That's right, if you did your math, then you can see that she has no attack errors. 7 kills for Kayla Arthur, only 1 attack error on the day, 12 swings, 12 swing attempts in total. She's hitting .500, so exceptional outing for Kayla Arthur. 22 assists for Kaylee Gillespie, running the offense, leading the team to a .323 attack percentage. 14 digs already for Alexis Watts. For Young Harris, 2 players with 5 kills. Jessica Beckner, number 15, has 5 kills on 9 attempts, no errors, hitting a nice .556 on the day. And Annie Messler with 5 kills, chipping in 5 kills. Amber Cunningham with 5 kills of her own. Boyd Stone leads the way, and she's directing the offense for Young Harris. The setter has 18 assists on the day. Defensively, Emily DeBerry with 7 tallies defensively, dig-wise, but she's been all over the court in defensive coverage on the dig. She's done a great job on service reception. Can't say enough about Emily DeBerry today for Young Harris. So back to serve is Katie Yatuma, the Rochester Hills native, Rochester Hills, Michigan. Nice pass from number 8, Corey Still. In system is Young Harris. Middle quick from Beckner. Give Beckner credit for her 6th kill, now hitting an awesome .600 on the day. Young Harris has the lead. Back to serve is number 6, Annie Messler. 10-9, Young Harris leads. Nice job by Messler. That ball clips the tape. And as soon as that ball deflects off the tape, that made it much harder for Katie Yatuma to make the play. I know that ace will go against Katie Yatuma, but once that ball hits that tape, any effort you can make against a ball like that is great. But instead, the ace credited Annie Messler. Nice job by Messler on that serve. Perfect pass from Lexi Watts. This time, Young Harris has an answer for Kayla Arthur. And a shaped swing, very, very smart swing on the side of Young Harris. Nice job by number 3, Haley Hart on that one. Young Harris has an 11-10 lead. Oh, a good serve by Annie Messler. Doesn't quite clear the tape. I tell you what, that ball was looking like an ace all the way, but it did not make the requisite 30 feet to make it over the net. Probably about 28 feet on that one. That ball falls shy. Good serve by Lexi Watts. Perfect pass from DeBerry. Here come the Patriots. Nice middle quick in transition from Lily Walton. A tip does not fool Lexi Watts. Here comes Young Harris in system again. Nice coverage. Haley Hart covers her own attack that was blocked. And Young Harris survives the rally. Nice job by Young Harris to keep things going. And for Haley Hart just stuck with it. Haley Hart got blocked, but that ball got blocked to her. She chips that thing back up. Young Harris survives, puts pressure on the Patriots. Point to Young Harris. Haley Hart now back to serve. That brings in Amber Cunningham in the front row to attack for Young Harris. And a nice one-handed save on the set for Kaylee Gillespie. That pass was maybe on its way over the net. Instead, she saves it with one hand, and Lily Walton follows the rule of always going up with your setter. Good things happen. In this case, it did. That ball that went off the hand, Lily Walton was there to hit it in a middle quick situation. She puts it down. Now an ace for Kayla Arthur, and the Patriots take a slim 13-12 lead. This set has been back and forth so far, with Young Harris leading the way momentum-wise, but maybe not score-wise. Two uncharacteristic aces in a row against Young Harris, and FMU now has a 14-12 lead. Lexi Watts consulting with Gracie Davis, each working with each other to make sure they have the game plan figured out. They are probably figuring out left back versus left front defense, who's got what. All they got to figure out is a free ball here. Lexi Walton has that figured out. How about that slide? Kaylee Gillespie to Lily Walton. Nice job by both of them. Patriots have a 15-12 lead. Back to service Kayla Arthur. She goes with a short floater. Perfect pass from Cunningham. A tip from Jessica Beckner glances off the block. Young Harris is back in business. Another tip from Cunningham. Cunningham needs that set just a little bit further off the net so she can do more business. Big swing from Gracie Davis. That ball goes up off the hands of the block. Back attack from Messler. Nice job by Messler. Power tip from Lily Walton. Back and forth we go. Neither team generating much in the world of defense here, or offense on that rally. And nice job to get out of that rotation is Jessica Beckner with the finish. 15-13 the Patriots lead. Keely McLean, the libero Watts, and Yatuma back in service reception. Great service ace on the side of Beckner. Nice job by Beckner on that ace. She gets that ball to float and fall in front of the right sideline. Nice job on that ace. Jessica Beckner back to serve again. Oh, nice serve by Beckner again. Lexi Watts steps in. Nice job by Lexi Watts. And what a viewer might see is Lexi Watts stepping in front of the player, but instead that's part of their passing plan, is to who has what responsibility for what ball, depending on if a ball is to someone's right or left. So that is not uncharacteristic of a libero or any passer to make a play like that in a scenario like that in service reception. Okay, so nice attack from Amber Cunningham on the attack. And I can't say enough about Emily DeBerry staving off the great serve of Courtney Abdur-Rahim. The set from Boydstone. Kick it out to Cunningham. Cunningham goes high hands. Lily Walton with the attack. She decides to go crossbody, but that ball goes out the right side sideline, and we're deadlocked at 16. Patriots have a 2-0 sets lead, but 16 up here in the third. More middle action. Nice job with Lily Walton. Lily Walton goes back to the same middle quick. She goes for the right side again. This time she overpowers the right side defense. She gets the point. Now with all that adrenaline pumping, she's going to go back to serve. Good serve by her. DeBerry makes the save. Nice tip by Messler just to keep things going. Yatuma with a big swing. Solo block. Young Harris is in business. Oh, high angle. Love that high angle swing from number 2, Cunningham. DeBerry again. Another swing from Cunningham. Yatuma makes a nice attack. However, that ball hits the antenna. That's an immediate point for young Harris. And now you can see young Paris is now energized and excited. They are playing with great momentum here. And you hate to say they got nothing to lose, but down 2-0, they have nothing to lose except to go at it and see if they can't steal a third set. Scrappy defense from young Harris. The sets continue to go high. We're going to let them play. That ball is attacked by Yatuma, and that ball goes down. Entering the game is number 8, Corey Still. FMU has an 18-17 lead. Back to serve is the lethal serve of Kaylee Gillespie. Nice serve by Gillespie. Right side to Messler. Nice save. A soft block of sorts keeps young Harris in the game. And the officials say, play on. And Yatoma says, I don't want to play on anymore. She rips the ball down the line for a nice kill in system. And that's a great answer for FMU. And that statement from Yatuma prompts a timeout from Coach Jenny Michael. Coach Jenny Michael and young Harris has been playing inspired, fantastic defensive and offensive ball here late in this third set. And the Patriots have since come back and opened up a 2-point lead, hence the timeout for young Harris. So young Harris definitely playing with some verve and some vim, playing very, very strongly, especially here in the third set. So got to give credit to that entire young Harris Mountain Lions squad for putting it all out there right here. Down only by 2 points. However, they're down 2-0, so they really need to get this set here so that they can have a chance at their first ever victory as a volleyball program in Young Harris College. This year, the inaugural season for volleyball at Young Harris. So statistically, going to give you a couple of recaps here. Madeline Winning lighting things up. 6 kills on 8 attempts. She's hitting a clean 750. Kayla Arthur, 7 kills, hitting 375. Not bad on her. Lilia Walton with a couple of kills lately to take her attack percentage up to 33%, 333. 27 assists for Kaylee Gillespie to go along with 3 service aces. She got all of those during a 12-point service run in set 2. 15 digs for Lexi Watts. 6 kills for Cunningham and Young Harris. 5 for Messler. Leading the way is Beckner. 7 kills. No attack errors, hitting 583 on the Young Harris side. Setting for Young Harris is Boydstone with 21 assists. Defensively, DeBerry with 9 digs. 8 digs for Hart. 7 digs for Boydstone. So now we're back in business. Patriots have a 2-0 lead. They lead 19-17 in set 3. Kaylee Gillespie back to serve. Nice serve by Gillespie. That causes problems. A fortunate touch by Kayla Arthur allows Young Harris to stay in business. Power alley gets dug. Nice dig by Corey Still. And you gotta love really the mix, the mix and the balance there on the side of Young Harris. I appreciate that Young Harris is mixing in left side attacks, middle zone attacks, and right side attacks. That was a right side attack that went down for a kill. That was the swing, I believe, of Annie Messler on that one on the right side to get that ball to go through the block and trickle down to the floor for a point. Back to serve is Emily DeBerry, having a very, very good match today. I know I've called her name quite a bit. Can't say enough about Emily DeBerry, the libero for Young Harris, now serving. They are down 19-18. Great serve by her. That's going to go into a free ball situation for Young Harris. Nice dig to survive that rally is Alex Boydstone. Yatuma with a big swing. She splits the block of Young Harris. Nice job by Yatuma. Gracie Davis back in the game. Gracie Davis is going to go into the front row in place of Courtney Abdur-Rahim. That means in the back row to serve is Katie Yatuma. Nice line serve from Yatuma. Well passed by number 8, Corey Still. Oh, scrambling dig from Lexi Watts. Young Harris survives. Nice prepared defense by Young Harris. Nice scrappy run there. Yatuma makes the save. You hear the faithful cheer. Such a super smart run by Young Harris. And we're going to get an overrule. The overrule is going to be by the R2. The R2 is going to call that that ball was actually in on the scrambling rally by Young Harris and by the Patriots. Good on the Patriots to stay with things. Kind of a bummer from Young Harris. They scrapped things up. It would have been 2019 instead of 21-18 lead with Yatuma still serving. Roll shot, power alley is dug. Power swing from Gracie Davis. No answer against Gracie Davis. When Gracie Davis has connected, it's been very difficult for Young Harris to make a play. And entering the game in place of Gracie Davis is going to be Brittany Sankey, the Wilson High School, Florence, South Carolina native, the local native, out on the floor here at 22-18 Patriots. Yatuma on the back attack. That ball sails just long. Nice job by Yatuma. She chose the right area to take that swing, but that ball sails out of bounds. 22-19 Patriots, but Young Harris is going to go back and serve. So we're back and ready to go. Yatuma, Sankey, and Lexi Watts in the middle of the service reception pattern. They're preparing to receive Annie Messler's serve. Good serve by Messler. Sankey with a big swing. That gets the tool. And she, in celebration, she took a hack at Madeline Winding. She's so pumped up. She gave her a hack, kind of a low 5. And, of course, hey, wouldn't you be pumped up? Brittany Sankey with a kill here late in set 3. Haley Hart back to serve. And in the game for Young Harris is Amber Cunningham. Cunningham has been making great decisions out on the floor as a left side attacker for Young Harris. She's hit high angle quite a bit, and then she mixes in a little bit of off speed. Haley Hart on the serve. Good pass from Yatuma. And the trap quick play with Lily Walton coming in front. Kayla Arthur coming behind. Both of them trapping the setter. The set to Kayla Arthur. That ball goes down. No block in sight for Young Harris. FMU has set and match point here at 24-20. Nice swing from Cunningham. That ball hits the rafters. Patriots have to survive. Oh, a big mistake by Young Harris. And that's going to do it. The Patriots victorious. I love the fight of Young Harris here, but the Patriots are victorious in set 3. They win it by a tally of 25-20. So we're going to give you a couple of highlights here, a couple of stats here in just a moment. But I also want to recap here. So the Patriots move up to 3-4 in the Peach Belt. So they move into a 3-way tie in the victory column with Georgia College and UNC Pembroke. And Young Harris is still seeking their first victory in Peach Belt play. Patriots are going to go on the road. March 30th, that's next Tuesday, they head to USC Aiken. That's a 6 o'clock start at USC Aiken. And then the Patriots come home for a 3-match homestand. They play against UNC Pembroke Tuesday the 6th. They play against Georgia College Friday the 9th. Flagler College Saturday the 10th. And the weekday games are at 6 p.m. The Flagler game Saturday is at 3. So a nice 3-game homestand after heading to USC Aiken on Tuesday the 30th. So here's a quick recap here of this matchup. This was Young Harris and the return of Coach Jenny Michael. The FMU graduate returns as the head coach for Young Harris. Unfortunately, they fall in 3 sets to the Patriots, 25-18, 25-12, 25-20. For Young Harris, leading the way, 22 assists for Alex Boydstone, 9 digs each for Boydstone and DeBerry. Offensively, Beckner with 7 kills, no errors on the day, hitting an awesome .538. 6 kills each for Cunningham and Messler. And we mentioned Diggs, Boydstone, and DeBerry. Can't say enough about DeBerry. Service reception great, except for kind of a rough 2-serve stretch in set 3. Otherwise, very, very solid work from her. Not a whole lot blocking-wise. Still and Ahern teamed up for a single block on the day. Now the highlights for the Patriots. Leading the way, Kayla Arthur with 8 kills, hitting .350. Right behind her, 6 kills from Madeline Winning. 6 kills, no errors on 9 attempts. She hit an awesome .667 with a clean slate on the day. 7 kills for Katie Yatuma. 5 for Lily Walton, 4 for Davis. FMU hit .313 on the day. 31 assists for Kaylee Gillespie. That includes and also for Gillespie, a 12-point service run in the middle of set 2 to put Young Harris away in set 2. That game was tied at 8 before Kaylee Gillespie put 12 on the board from the service line. Defensively, Lexi Watts all over the place with 22 digs on the day. 6 blocks as a team for FMU. 2 tallies for Lily Walton. 2 for Gracie Davis. 1 for Thigpen. And 1 for Kayla Arthur. So on the day again, FMU with a strong 3-0 victory. 25-18, 25-12, 25-20. And we sure hope you'll catch the Patriots in action here again at home Tuesday, April 6th against UNC Pembroke. Please join us on the FM Patriots Sports Network at 6 o'clock in a week from Tuesday. Until then, we're signing off. Thanks again for joining us, and we hope to see you again.